What's up, people? Let me go ahead and just change this real quick. There you go. There. Okay, cool. Let me put on my stuff. It's been a while. That's why since I've listened to the Bible. My bad. Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was super tight. This is definitely power three though. We're at the highs here, right? And you can see the 8:30 price. Let me see. And then 12 o'clock, and they kept it pretty tight. So it kind of opened at the same place, and it kind of stayed at the highs, and then it finally dropped um, before 9 o'clock. So it started, yeah, actually started to drop at 9:30. Yeah. So opening price just dropped from there, retraced during lunch, um, and then expanded back down with a continuation. So let me see. Yes, sir. Okay, so we came down. Here, I'll show you. Came down below this new week opening gap for the week. This is this week's new opening gap. Came down, came back up, retested those lows, rejected it. Same thing here. Came down, uh, retested the new week opening gap. Consolidated a little bit here and then expanded back down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here, long term wise, went back into the daily sibby. Yesterday, it didn't take out these highs until after lunch, right? Oh, sorry. I keep hitting this thing, and I gotta figure out a way to maybe change the direction of this microphone. That's my mistake. Anyways, um, we took this buy side here, right? Came up, went through this consequent encroachments of this daily sibby, right? And then after we took buy side, we never came back into here again. And then in the volume imbalance that we have on the daily, we never closed it here, right? So we never closed this gap between these two bodies. right? So that's very bearish to me, and this is using it as a resistance here. So even though we went through it, we didn't close it. So it tells me it's pretty bearish, because I wouldn't mind if it closed it and then rejected it, right? But this is really nice. So same thing here. Same thing, took buy side, took these equal highs here, took it out with that one wick after hours, after the market close, and we're smacking it down, back down, and we're back at the lows again. So oof. I think I'll just do this after the I'll do my thing after, as I'm like really getting lost in the sauce. So maybe in the car I'll do that. So let me bring this back. So it's hard for me, the times that I trade, right, is that I'm gonna get a lot of movement during the day, and I'm kind of just getting the last portion of the hours of trading. So sometimes I miss moves like this, right? Which is okay, but you gotta, like, when you start trading, you're gonna have to deal with this too. You're not gonna be trading all the time, right? So like you have to figure out when you want to trade. I'm okay missing the morning because I like to see what happens in the morning, and then I'll try to trade in the afternoon, uh, using the analysis that I see on the charts, right? So it just kind of helps me with my bias and all that stuff. Uh, Honestly, on the 1 minute, it's really not that clean. I don't really care for it. I mean, besides here, we take the stops here, but we've expanded. 9:30 was just really nice. Just really dropped. And then let's go see. Yeah, it just came up to equilibrium here. So, mm-hmm. Definitely gonna be a difficult thing for me to trade here. We already hit the lows down here. So I have to see where we're trying to go for long term. Let me see. I mean, I do have long term objectives, right? And that's what you want to be looking at. You want to be looking at where's the next place to go, right? And we have a lot of upward movement um, that happened, like, I don't know how many weeks ago. Let me see. Okay, during our rally in May, so we have a lot of unbalanced price range from, yeah, since the beginning of May up to June. So technically, our next low on Nasdaq would actually be all the way at the 13,905s, right? And then let's see. So we already took out those lows that we had over there. And then ES has a little bit better, a few more stuff. So yeah, there's 41.96 and a quarter, and then it can come down all the way to 41.35.50. So there's still a lot of downside if we want to break lows, right? So 41.35 would be where I would think the market wants to gravitate to, and that would be really like a really nice run. Going lower than that, there is at the 39.18s. But for low hanging fruit, I'd say right now 41.95 and a half, and then in by next year or so 41.37 and a half. So going with that, I'm still bearish. You see, I don't want to change my bias until it shows me otherwise. You see how I've been downside? See, I haven't like really changed my bias for how long, even with the whole rally that we had. It's because I think we're going down lower, right? And just from the concepts that I trade, using everything that I use, right, on ICT, it's telling me downside. It doesn't mean I can't trade rallies, right? Doesn't mean I can't buy. If I see a buy, I'm going to buy it. Like right now, I definitely want to sell long term, but right now, it's definitely not a place that I want to sell. Because I'll be selling at the lows of yesterday, and it's just if you're looking at it from the high to the low, is it's very hard. So it has to really be clear to me about what we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. Definitely want to see what we do here. Just because of how much we've expanded down, I probably would even try to buy because the rallies were happening in the beginning of the week. So you can see we're trying to set up for the high. We're trying to stay at the highs for the second half of the week to expand down. So if you're bearish, you want to be looking for the highs to be put in at the beginning of the week, and then if you're bullish, you want to see the lows be put in at the beginning of the week, and then you want to see the weekly candle expand downward, right? Or if you're bearish, and or then expand it upward if you're bullish. I do like how it just came up here and tested this price here completely, and then rejected it. Dude, it's hard for me because it's very low right now. I want a clear entry. You know, this is one of the downfalls of the hours that I trade is that I have to, you know, see moves like this and be like, oh, I missed it, right? I might sell an option here once it gets back up to here at 242.13.75. Oh, sorry, 42.13 and a quarter. Mm-hmm. So what can I aim for? Low hanging fruit, 195. Okay. Let me see if I can get that.
Order rejected.
Oh, really? So I can't buy it? This is what I didn't want to deal with. I'll try one more time. I might not be able to get it.
Order rejected.
No, you know what? I might have to change some settings here. Yeah. It says order quantity. Order quantity. Yeah, I guess I can't do it. You know what? The thing about this, though, if I do it, I wouldn't. I'm really sad. Okay. All right. That's kind of a bummer. Why wouldn't let me do that? I'm just looking. I don't know why I couldn't do it. It doesn't even make sense. I had enough in there. It always does this to me, man. Just when I think I figured everything out. Really? Really? You're sick. You're sick. I'm gonna try one more time.
Order rejected.
Maximum order quantity. What's going on? That's messed up, bro. It's messed up. It's saying that I can't buy it because my maximum order quantity is reached. But when I'm looking at it, I'm like, what? I didn't put anything on, though. Yeah. There's nothing here. All right. Never mind. I just missed a good move that I would have caught. So I still wouldn't mind these lows though. Hmm. If it comes back up here and tests this, I wouldn't mind. Um. So let me put that in. Man. 42.13 and a quarter. So they're gonna retest these this low here. Risk above this down candle, right above it. So I'll be risking let me see, 13, about 4 points, 4 handles. I Am I gonna get it? I don't know. NQ really expanded down though. Why am I selling? Why do I want to sell here? Is because I have a fair value gap here, the SIBI mitigation block here, um, and I'm putting my risk above the imbalance and the mitigation. That's how I'm framing that. I might not get it, but if you look, I don't have a clear entry where I'm at right now. Even though it's moving, I don't have any clear entry what I can risk. But from that low though, it moved decent amount. It's hard. It really expanded. I thought I'd be able to buy a futures option contract, but I guess I don't have enough in there. I guess so. Oh, you know what? Maybe the margin. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a weird one. It's kind of a bummer. I really like it. The options are really cheap. We have these highs here. Man, I mean, NQ is really just going up, down. Definitely moving faster. This was it right here though. This down candle and then um this wick out. Just rebalance this price range right here. This imbalance for making its move down. If it breaks these highs, I wouldn't mind trying to sell that, but it's tough. We already took liquidity. So it might be more of a shift than instead of a stop hunt. But I still don't mind more downside. I've been looking at Wall Street bets on Reddit just to see sentiment, bro. Some of these guys are degens, man. I'm telling you, like I'm like, bro. So I posted a story on my Instagram. This guy sold his car, his dad's Lexus, to buy contracts, and he bought calls, and he bought at a strike at 446 something. I think it was 446. Yeah, dude, it was like $20 out the money, and like, bruh, just to break even. You're asking for a miracle. Like that's a huge rally, a huge rally. Definitely NQ's the better move. It's really really strong, really sustained. There's no entry points either. It's just a nice expansion down. Um, I might have missed my spot, and I might have to just wait until we retrace. Um, Definitely don't like trying to short, even though it's moving. You have to think like how much do I have to put on the table in order to weather that drawdown, or or that movement. And it's like, mm. Like if it breaks these highs, I would feel better. Just take some buy side here at least because there's some people shorting here, right? There's obvious stops right here. It's too clean. Oh wow, Nasdaq really expanded down. Another. Let me do a math. 1860 right now. So 70. Or sorry, 50 points. About 50 points. Really, really good move. Man, Nasdaq is going for it, brother. See, I love it when you're looking at like on Instagram and I'm posting my stuff. I know majority of people following me probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it's fun when you're right. And I haven't been right. I haven't been wrong so far about direction. I might move my order and I try to get filled above this, but I wanted to hit it first before I even try to put an order in. 'Cause I would really like it to go break these highs, test this low, and not get above this. And I'll be very happy with that retracement. Right now, I can, but it's hard. It's hard, especially how we moved on the Nasdaq. It's like I would like a little bit retracement, a little bit like it's very small, but it's just moving down. It's tough. This is tough. This is the only one that was clean here. On this one, this is the only gap we have. So this probably would have been a good short here, for sure. Right here. That's the that's the only gap besides the one down here. Very, very small gap. Yeah, everything's balanced here, man. Uh, I really like the way Nasdaq's moving though. Definitely, we had this gap here, and it filled it in, and then we also have a breaker right here. Even though we're already bearish, we had this high, no higher high break, test these, right? Test these lows again. So we have a shift in market structure. We have this gap here that it filled out, and then it just went all the way down from there. And I might have to sell that.
Order filled.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to get above this. I don't want it to get above this high, and I don't want it to close above this. Let's go. How much can it go? Man, I gotta check my projections. Projections. Not really a clear. It's just moving down, and it could just rally up from here. That's the thing, and stop me out. Yeah, I had a real retracement, but I feel like it's really heavy right now, and there's no reason for it to go back up right now. I don't think so. I think it's in a hurry to get somewhere. We'll see. I might just take minimum, take profits here if it hits my target. Definitely Nasdaq's easier for me to see right now with the movement. Yeah, and I'm just trading micros. So I'm trading one micro right now. One micro, guys, can really, like, you can make a good amount of money with one micro. I'm like, you don't need to trade minis. Like, I know there's a lot of people online trading minis, but it's like, you don't need to. Like, especially if you have a small account, start with the micros. Just start small, and it's easier to hold stuff, and it's easier to on your mind because you're not looking at this P&L that's just going crazy, right? Like, if you've never seen money like that before, like, you're not gonna hold, and you're not gonna be confident. Let's go see. There you go. Okay, I'm risking 25 right now to make uh $50 essentially. So if it gets down here, I'll make 50. hits me out, I'm out 25, right? 1 to 2 ratio. I don't really want to shoot for anything more because what do you call that? What's the word? It just expanded so much right now that it's like it would be hard for me to hold for a long winter, especially just how much we have. I guess I can let me go into a projection on the hourly chart from the high to the low here. The high that started this rally, so that's what I want to measure. We got into 14,405 and a quarter. About that. Damn, that's actually a lot of movement. 14,405. Maybe like right here. 405 and a quarter. About here. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if it really wants to push hard, I wouldn't mind. But if it looks like it's lethargic and it gets to my 50, I might just take it. Uh, so it'd be 122. 122. Uh, uh, it's being lethargic right now. Okay, I want to see what it does here. Yeah, see. Let me see. That's a bummer if I get this loss. But you know, it is what it is, right? Okay. I don't know if I like this. We'll see how it goes. If it can't break down below this, yeah, it looks like it's going for it. So I got in too late. I was really chasing. I'll admit that. Chasing this, brother. There you go.
Stop filled.
That's okay. But I'm gonna look at this as a shift in market structure, so I'm gonna trade this one right here. 4208.50. I like you see how it came down here and tested this. If they leave this open, it'll be cool with me. I might just want to do it on the Nasdaq though. Definitely has bigger movement. If it comes down and back to this low, I wouldn't mind buying it as well. Oh, man, I was just gonna film me right there on the S&P. See if it breaks down. Oh, missed it. I still have a chance here. There's a volume imbalance. Oh, but this is micros. Let's go see. You see that though? It touched it. It didn't feel me, bro. That's savage. That's a savage move right there. No, it just wants to rally. Trying to buy this, bro. I'm trying to buy this. Right when it starts getting to this low, I don't really want to be. Um, I don't want to be trying to buy it after we get to this low. I want to be looking at this as resistance and continue down, but we're gonna have to retrace. So, but I want to see what happens. I missed that move too. Sorry. Really nice move though. This is way better than the. It's really solid. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I tried to get filled here. It would not fill me. So, that's kind of a bummer. I forgot about spread. Um, did it just touch it? I wouldn't mind shorting here as well. So 42.13 and a quarter. Yeah, okay. Aim for this low would be nice. Want to see what how the Nasdaq respects this? I really don't want it to go all the way to buy side. I'd rather it stay. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'd rather it stay below this and not close this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be looking for it to go all the way to back to the highs and break and at least take some buy side. But right now, It looks like it's in a hurry to get somewhere, so I kind of want it to just move in a downward direction. Oh man, squeezed out the sellers, bro. Squeezed. Just give me a sec, guys. Hang on.
Order filled.
All right, it filled me. Really like this too. Nice, nice. Really like that. And I wanted to treat this candle as support. Ooh, really nice rejection. I'm gonna aim for these lows. Let's see how much it retraced. Let's see what we can see for a future price. 41.99. Huh. 41.99. It's only 41.99. Let's go see if it's gonna leave a gap here. Yeah, it just went up into equilibrium. Tested this low here and rejected. I would like it. I might just pick my stuff at break even, like right. I don't want it to. Let's take below, because I like this. I like this displacement right here. This imbalance. Only 41.99. Are we gonna get this? See, I do like that though. Took the buy side here. Yeah, it's funny because my original trade was this: take the buy side here, test this high, and now it's doing that. So I don't know if I want to see. Are we gonna touch this, or are we just gonna reject from here, right? And not even touch it. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Like if it doesn't touch that, I'd be, to me, it's gonna be pretty heavy, and it's gonna act as a breakaway gap. It can touch like the high of this to be a breakaway, and it's okay, but it can't go in, and that would be pretty heavy, order flow. I put my stop above here because this is the right above the imbalance of this SIBI. So the candle that created the imbalance, I'm putting my stop above that. Yeah, I see. I like that. Um, it just rebalanced that price range. I just don't want it to close above, and I'll still be in the trade. But we'll see, right? It's the hardest part, right? Just sitting in the trade. Um, Waiting for your target to get filled. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're still closing in that Sibi. So mm-hmm. There we go. Back down. I really like my entry though. Look at that. Look at that entry, guys. Damn. Gotta get that money. Gotta get that money. Yeah, we can look at this as an order block as well. This one. Because it broke this one and it had a nice imbalance. And it just retested that. So this is good to me. This is a good point. I mean, even the Nasdaq just hit the levels I drew out. It's like I can tell the future, brother. How is it that I can mark it in the middle of the chart with no clear um high or low there, and I know it's gonna go into that. I don't know. Damn. Nasdaq, it just touched the body of this up close candle, so this is nice to me. I would put my stop above here too if I was trading this one, but I'm trading the S&P already. I don't want to be trading both and thinking about both. I definitely like the way S&P staying below this SIBI. It's like it did close above this one, but we have this order block here, right? And then we also have this fair value gap. So it's still bearish to me as long as it stays above this. And we have liftoff. Come on, man. You gotta get my monies. Gotta get my monies. Gotta get my monies. My monies. I don't think I'm moving too fast. These damn orders are just coming in crazy, man. They're just near okay. I don't mind moving my stop now to above this high, and if it takes me out, that's okay, right? It's like we're already moving back down. I don't want it to come all the way back up here anymore. This was a clear high to me, and it filled out all the imbalance here, and this is already balanced, right? We have a down, up, down, up, down again. So there's no reason for it to come back into that anymore, in my opinion, right? Now we got this busy to get through, right? This is PD array for the buy side. So I wanted to get below this and then use it as resistance. Damn.
Stop
It's
field.
got me out. Look at that. That's a tough one, brother. See, I'm not. Sucks, bro. That's okay. Let's go see how it treats it. I might just get in here again. Yeah. Depending on how Nasdaq treats this, I might go into Nasdaq. Oh, damn. See how I mark that out too? Damn, son. Order flow. Okay. Actually, I like buy side here. I like the way it just closed that. Yeah, okay. Yep, we're gonna try to go buy side. Okay. See how it's treating this gap as support there? Okay. Let me see if we can come back down and hit this gap here, and I'll buy on the Nasdaq. I want to look at this one as a breakaway. I don't want to get below that. So there was speed there. That's why there was momentum.
Order filled.
Nice. I like this. This is a clear shift in market structure to me. So we'll see what we can get. Come on, baby. I just want you to push. Push for me, baby. Dance for me, baby. Come on, Nasdaq. Stop acting like that. SB's doing it already. Trying to go for those highs, baby. I want you to go for those highs, baby. It's tough. I had a nice winner there. I had 5 handles. I should have taken it. But I mean, by the time I was like looking at that, it didn't give me enough time to even get out of the trade. I just went for buy side right after that. I'm gonna say I'm retreating this like a breaker, right? So we had this high. I'm sorry, it's low, high, lower, low, breakout, right? So this is a nice shift to me. So it coming down here that's okay, right? So again, I'm long term, but right now it's buy model, in my opinion. It's really, really just like taking his time. We just missed all the big expansions, huh? Just missed all of the big moves, man. No, I don't really care for how much time we're spending here right now. If it doesn't break out from this candle, bro, I'm just gonna. I think I'm done because this is getting. It's doing a lot of like back and forth right now. Buy side. Now it's going to sells. I don't know. I really wanted to come back down here. I wanted it to really expand up. So it's still valid right now for buy side, but S&P really moved nicely though. That's a good amount of points. Definitely better than the Nasdaq. I don't really care how it did that. Let's see. We'll give it a chance, guys. We'll give it a chance. Oh wow! Did you see how this has support here? Damn. Use as resistance, came all the way back down, bounced off it as support. I didn't even notice that. I noticed that over here. I noticed it on the SP, but I didn't notice it on here though. Damn. Actually, we're using the buy side, but very, very cool. And they're saying that it's not algorithmic. I didn't even notice that. Damn. See, that's how you gotta like you gotta really, you know what I mean? It's just chopping, man. You guys notice though, I'm getting in like all the choppy areas. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oof. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Touching that order block. If it doesn't rally from here, I'm out. Like, it better just take these stops, and just run. But if it doesn't, I'm out. I'm done. Almost got me though, huh? Mm, let's see. Mm-hmm. S&P's going back into that uh trading as that inverse, that SIBI. So still bullish to me. I really like that too. I really like when we have a SIBI and a BISI. Ugh.
Stop field.
All right. Well, that's a bummer, guys. Depending where I'm at right now on my stuff. Oh yeah, I see. I don't have much. It's a bummer, guys. A bummer. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. See what are we obeying right now? Okay, I like where we're at on the Nasdaq. I mean on the S&P. Sorry.
Order filled.
Yep. Okay. It's my last trade, guys. I missed my I missed that. Like I like how it came in here. I like how it treated this. I'm still for it. Mm, okay, I'm done.
Stop
I'm done.
filled.
Done for today, guys. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good at all. All right. Peace. You guys be safe. Good luck.